Hello everyone, welcome to Cybrosys Technologies. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the expected features in Odoo 19.1, and we can say that these are the features that you can find under Odoo 20. The first feature that we're going to discuss is about the currency date. When the total amount are converted from one currency to the other currency, the exchange rate date is displayed. To manage with this, you can just move on to the accounting module, and under the configuration, ensure that you have the currencies and you have enabled multiple currencies over here. You would be able to see that we have the currencies such as the AED as well as the USD, and if you want to enable any other currency, you can just enable it. Currently, you can see that the last rate update were in January 1st, 2010, and we just need to make further edits over here. So here I would like to change the date, and here you can see that you can choose the date over here. The time, and let's move on to 2020, and from 2020 again let's move on to 2026, and we are on January 31st, 2026. So I just want to get the currency unit rate according to today. So once it's done, you can just move on to the customer invoices, and in the customer invoices you can create the customer invoices for getting this. So let's click on new, and here you can see that we can create a customer invoice with the customer as openwood, and you can also choose a product. So as I just choose a product, here you can see that the product price will be currently 750 when it's in USD. But if I just change it into AFN, you can see that the amount will be changing over here, and let's update it. Okay, so let me change the product. So let me choose a product from here. So we know that the product is customizable desk, and you can see that the amount has been changed over here. The thing is that in Odoo 19 you can find the total amount with its rate. Okay, so as you just move on here, you can see that we'll be getting the date over here on which it's been updated. So currently we have two invoices which is generated with different currencies other than the default currency. So that date will be shown over here when the currency has updated, and that date will be displayed over here. That is one of the feature that you can find in Odoo 19.1. Now let's consider a chatter. So here you can see that we have the one of the invoice, and as we just move on to the invoice, here you can see that we have the filtering session and searching session. Under there we can find the chattel filter, and upon choosing it you can see that all the conversations are like if there is any conversation you can easily get that, and if you have any track changes you can also easily find that. So you can see the track changes is shown over here, and if you want to just jump into it, you can directly move on to that. Now you can also just manage with the uh, uh, pinning of the messages. Okay, so here you can see that I would like to choose particular message. Let's see how to pin it. So here, yeah, it's not shown. You can just move on to the chat. Okay, so let's move on to the live chat, and let's see the chat available. Yeah, you can just move on to the chat over here, and let's consider Joil Wills over here. And once Joil Wills has been selected, you can see that we have the option to pin the messages in the chatter. So if you just want to pin it, you can pin it over here. So the pinned messages will show that it is important in the chatter. Now in Odoo 19 you can also just manage with the calendar view side panel. So let's close this. So in some of the instance only we are getting that feature. The thing is that when the scheduling is enabled in the calendar view, we can easily unschedule the records by dragging and dropping them in the side panel. You can just move on to the calendar view. So in the calendar view, you would be able to see that we have the calendar views over here. So I'm not creating anything new over here. So in Odoo 19.1, it's saying that when we just have taken the scheduled activities, or when we just move it into the side panel, it will be automatically unscheduling over here, but due to some issues currently it's not updating. I think as the feature is just launched recently, it need to be taken taken, then only we'll be getting that feature. So actually the functionality of this is that when the scheduling is enabled in the calendar view, you can easily unschedule the records by just dragging and dropping them into the side panel. So that's the other change that you can find, and these are some of the general expected features in Odoo 19. Now, you can also just manage with the file sharing on the mobiles, which I'm not showing over here. Now, let's move on to the list view. So as I just move on to the list view, here you can see that it's saying that we have the option to expand and collapse the groups. So if I'm just going to filter based on responsible groups, here you can see that we are yeah, we can just easily manage with the quickly expand or collapse all groups with the same level in the list view using the alt plus click. So as I choose alt, here you can see that we can click to expand all groups. So upon clicking on alt and clicking on expand, you can see everything will be automatically all the groups will be automatically expanded. Now when I just again choose alt and click to collapse, you can see that all the groups will be collapsing at a time. So that's the other change that you can find over here. Now let's move on to the CRM module. So in the CRM module also, you can see that we have the lead generation feature now suggests more ways to generate the lead. So upon choosing the generate lead here, you can see that we'll be getting different options such as the lead sourcing, email marketing, send a survey, or create a landing page, appointments, and mail plug. And that's the other uh, um, new feature. So here you can see that you can choose different options. How many leads would you like to make and all. And if you just want to create a landing page, you can just simply choose this option, and this would like you to manage with the landing page. So here you can see that I would like to choose one over here. And if you just want to generate any AI text, you can just provide it over here. Or if you don't want to just do that, you can simply create so let's name the page as lead generator, and let's click on create, and you can see that it is creating over here, and we have just done with it. So it's that simple to manage with the lead creations right now in Odoo 19.1. And you can also manage the hide the address info, like address details have been hidden to encourage the creations of the contact. um, Now, when you just move on to the CRM module, you can see that when you click on new, here you can see that when you just try to create a new contact, here you can provide the details. And previously, we know all the details were displayed over here, but right now, address details have been hidden, and that encourage the creations of the contact. And that's how we can manage. That's the other feature that you can find in the Odoo 19.1. Now, as you just move on to the discuss module, you can create the polls, as well as you can just read the notification as unread when handling them in the Odoo, or you can also set up particular channel as favorite, and you can also organize the categories for the channel. So let's move on to the discuss module. So as I just move on to the discuss module, here you can see that we have the favorites over here. Like if I just want to set a particular channel as favorite, you can choose the you can see the channels which are available over here. So let's join with the channel sales over here. Let's move on to the discuss. So it's available, and upon choosing this, you can see that we can just mark this as read. Okay, and we can invite the people, and we can also just add that to the favorite. So once that's add to the favorite, that will be moving over here. And we can also just move on to the notification settings and mark notification as unread when the handling them in Odoo. So here you can see we have the notification settings. We can set it as nothing if we just want to do it over here. And we can also manage with the creation of the polls in the conversations. You can also directly create polls over here upon clicking on the plus icon that shows the option. Actually, in this instance, we are unable to get that. And in Odoo 19, we have the option to manage with the insertion of the canned responses also. You can easily manage it over here. Now, when we just talk about the other feature, we can just move on to the help desk, and we can just filter the unanswered tickets over here, which identify unanswered ticket by filtering. So let's move on to the help desk module, and here we have the option of the tickets. So let's move on to all tickets or my tickets, and you can just identify the unanswered tickets by filtering tickets where the most recent message is from customer. Now let's move on to the unanswered over here. So this filter the unanswered tickets over here. Now let's move on to the payroll module, and in payroll module we have a new feature that we can send like the payslip sending option. You can choose when the payslip are sent to the employees on confirmation, on payment, or manually. So in order to manage with this, you can just move on to the configuration settings, and you just need to enable the feature over here. So let's wait for a while. So once it's 10, you can see that we have the option like send payslips to the employees. This define when payslips are printed and sent to the employee. So here you can see that when it's confirmed, so you can save the changes that you have made. Once it's 10, you can move on to the payslip, and here you can see that we have the payslip and we just need to create a new off cycle with the employee. I'd like to consider Abigail Peterson over here, and you can also choose the parent for 2026. So once it's 10, you can see that upon the confirmation, you can uh, see that the payslip will be sending. So here we can just click on compute so that it will be computed, and you can see that upon the validation, you can see we are just going to confirm, and the payslip will be sending to the employee through mail. So here you can see that the employee is not having a valid bank account. So we need to add the valid bank account over here. But still you can see that the payslip is being sent. And now let's move on to the configuration settings. And from the configuration settings, you can see that we can choose the other option on payment. So once the payment is done, then only the payslip will be sending to the employee. Now let me change it as when paid. So once it shows, you can see the changes that you have made. Again, let's move on to the payslip. So under the payslip, you can see that we can create a new payslip for the employee. So as I'm using the instance of Odoo 19.1, we just need to wait for a while because we know that currently Odoo 19.1 is not officially available, right? So that's the problem with the loading. Now let's move on to the payslips and click on new off cycle again. And here you can choose the employee, which is Aksa Foster. And here she's not having a running contract. Let's me choose Ami Watson over here. She's not also having. Okay, let's try with the other one. And let's go with Abigail Peterson itself. And let's move on with the parent for 2026. And in this case, you can see that once it's paid only, we'll be sending the payslip to the employee through mail. So let's click on validate, and we are just going to confirm it. So once you confirm it, you can see that it's not sent. Now you can just mark it as paid, and once it's paid, you can see that it will be sending. So we just need to refresh the page. So actually I have done a detailed video on this. So currently you can see that once it's paid, it will be moving, like the payslip will be sending to the employee through the email. And again, let's move on to the configuration. And here we have the option as manually. So you can save the option, that the changes that you have made under the configuration settings of the payroll module. Now again, let's move on to the payslip, and let me create another off cycle with the employee. The employee is Abigail Peterson itself. So let me choose the employee. You can choose the parent over here. So the parent of 2026 January, and let's compute it. And once the computation is done, the next step is that we just need to validate, and we are just going to confirm it. And you can see that it's not done. And you can see that even after marking as paid, also the it will not be sent, and we just need to manually send this to the customer, not to the customer, to the employee, once the payslip is 10. Okay. Now the other feature that we're going to discuss is from the point of sale. So when we just move on to the point of sale, here you can see that there is a slight change in the UI also. So upon moving on to the point of sale, in this here, the first feature that we're going to discuss is about the conversion of order lines into combos. So I would like to open the restaurant. So let's move on to open register. So upon moving on to the open register, here you can see that we can the POS now recommends converting order lines into combos when possible to simplify menu orders for big tables. So as I just move on to the POS module, you can see that we can just order the item, and let's open the register. And here you can see that I would like to yeah, choose a table, and yeah, let me remove the items from here. Okay. And let me add a product. Let's say bacon burger, cheeseburger, then pizza. I just want to add multiple items over here: chicken curry, lunch maki, lunch salmon, lunch and salmon and avocado, Coca-Cola, water, iced tea, and everything. So here you can see that currently Odoo will be suggesting uh, the or recommending to get the order lines into combos, and we can choose them if we just want. So if we just want to apply it, we can click on apply. And if I just want to apply both as combos, I'll be getting the option. So currently you can see that this is turned into combos. And during the self ordering, customers can also give the customer notes over here. Okay, so here we have the notes. So let's say mm, no dressing. So let me apply it, and we can, and once it, you can see active, then you can see this is already that we have the new on and everything showing over here. So once it, we can just go to the backend, and from the backend we there is a kitchen. We can see the orders which is being received. So as we just move on to the preparation display, you can see the preparation screen over here. So once we just move on to the preparation screen, that shows the customer using self-ordering and can leave notes during the checkout. So as we just provide the note, it will be showing over here. So you can see that as we just add the the note, it will be showing over here. So these are the some of the uh, expected features that comes in the Odoo 19.1, and we can say that this is one of the show feature that you can see under the Odoo 20, and we have pretty more features that to be discussed under Odoo 19.1, and that will be discussing with the other videos. So that's all for today. If you find this video informative, please do like, share, and subscribe our channel. If you want Odoo customization, Odoo implementation, and Odoo tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cybrosys. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.